Good morning, everybody. It is officially 8 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and call the meeting to order. So in the room right now is myself, Kim Phillip, and Rich Sam, and Scott McGarry is joining us virtually, so welcome, and welcome to everyone who is here in the room and to everyone who is on the Teams call today. So the purpose of today's meeting is to determine the ballot order for candidates who filed simultaneously. Yes. Everyone who filed simultaneously, we are going to determine the order in which they will be listed on the ballot.
So here's the party certification from Steve Baker, the chair of the Democratic Party.
Is the ballot drawing?
Yes. And as you can see, do you want to start with sheriff or county board?
Let's start with the county board first.
Okay, so as you can see, in the county board race, all our listed is filing at the same time.
At noon on
Yes.
3/20. So we have 4 candidates for county board who filed for the Democratic primary.
6. Flip it
6.
over.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. All 6. So 6 candidates for county board for the Democratic primary, all filed at the same time on the 20th at noon. And I'm going to read off those names so that everyone knows who they are. We have Julius DeMond Spain Sr., Maureen Elizabeth Coffey, Jonathan Drumgoole, Glenn Anthony Olson Weaver, Susan Ruth Cunningham, and Natalie U. Roy. These are how their names will be, how I have called out their names are how they are going to be listed on the ballot.
No, that's not true.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
Steve just put their legal name on there.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have how their name will appear on their ballot.
Okay. All right.
So Steve didn't have access to that paperwork, so that's no,
Got it.
yeah,
Okay.
that was filed with our office.
Okay. So what we have here, this piece of paper in front of us, is the 6 county board candidates with their legal names.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so what we've done is we printed the name, and this is the name of how they want to appear on the ballot.
Okay.
So we've printed their names on sheets of paper, and we will fold them and put them in these envelopes and put them in a bowl. And I don't know who you want to draw.
Do you want to do the honors?
I'll do one of the 2.
Okay. Okay, so here we have Maureen E. Coffey. I'm just gonna fold it up. We need to fold it twice. Susan R. Cunningham. Jonathan Drumgoole. G.O. Tony Weaver. And Julius D. J.D. Spain Sr. And Natalie U. Roy. Mix it up more if you want. Sorry?
Yeah, we should have queued up a drum roll.
All right. All right. So this will be the first name that appears on the ballot.
The first name on the ballot.
Our county board candidate for the Democratic primary is Natalie U. Roy. Okay, second name on the ballot, again, county board, Democratic primary, Maureen E. Coffey. Thank you. Third name on the ballot, Jonathan Drumgoole. Fourth name, Julius D. J.D. Spain Sr. Fifth name, G.O. Tony Weaver. And final name, Susan R. Cunningham. So that's our ballot order for the Arlington County Board Democratic primary. So now we will go ahead and move on to sheriff. Is that that?
Once again, these are the legal names, not their
Not their
ballot
ballot
names.
names, okay. So we had 3 candidates filed on March 20th at noon for the office of sheriff for the Democratic primary. Jose Ruben Carlos Jr., Wanda Younger, and James Alexander Mayberry Herring. So those are the 3 candidates. Now we're going to go ahead and do the drawing.
So I have James A.M. Herring.
Keep it all official and nice, okay?
Jose R. Quiros Jr. And then we have Wanda R. Younger. You guys want to shuffle it all?
All you. I'm learning.
Like, I don't know if there's any ways. It's free, it's not like you can even.
Like a 3 card trick shuffle.
All right, first name is Wanda R. Younger. Thank you. Second name, James A.M. Herring, which leaves us with a third name.
Wonder who that'll be.
I know.
Jose R. Rose Jr. All right, so we have our ballot order for county board and for sheriff office for the upcoming Democratic primary.
So there were simultaneous filings for a Senate district and the Commonwealth's attorney office as well. But because those offices are shared across jurisdictions, I don't know if the Senate is, but that gets, like the state does those, not us. So we don't know when they will do their drawing. I know that they have a meeting scheduled for the 14th. But I have not read the news, but I guess the filing deadline was extended. So should any additional candidates file, they would, because they have filed after this set of candidates who all filed at the same time, they would just go on the ballot after these candidates. Does that make sense? Okay. We don't anticipate anyone else filing.
No, I heard though that if they haven't already started the process,
Yeah.
they can't.
Yeah. It's only for the, like, this, yeah, they would have needed to have something in place. So once again, we don't anticipate, but because they file with the party, we don't always know. But I am not aware of any other candidates, so, yeah.
We did?
It is
Another question.
8, yes.
I just want, how they'll appear on your website will be their ballot names, not their official names. So you need to make up something.
How it is on the website right now is their ballot.
It's their ballot name, so that's what we can use. Thank you.
Yes, there are some, yeah, this is the first year we've had some candidates with some, 4 names, so.
Yeah.
So,
Initials and the.
And nicknames.
yeah, so.
Question, Alan, do you have any update on the ranked choice voting activities? I don't know if it's appropriate.
So we're doing our open house as part of the county's open house this afternoon from 3 to 6. So it's quite a big event going on this afternoon. But yeah, here from 3 to 6, So, and once again, it's the opening of the Boston Government Center after the renovation. So there will be 2 ribbon cutting ceremonies, unveiling of the USS Arlington. The library is now open. The new permits counter is now open. There's a lot of activities. You can have your picture taken up on the county board podium with their gavel. They're doing Narcan training. Story time. Spinner. There's some spinner.
Yeah, the basketball.
Yeah,
Like
spinner
spin-
who will be
spin
in
the
the.
basketball and read the book on the basketball.
Yeah, so we're just one tiny piece. What we're doing is running a tabulation workshop. So we'll be doing running. So if you want to learn more about tabulation, we would encourage anyone to come by from 3 to 6 this afternoon. And then that's the only update I have at this time. So.
Okay, so you'll be doing that continuously between 3 and 6,
I was
like
gonna just
multiple
ask the same
times?
thing.
Yep.
And it's here?
Yep.
Is there-
No,
In your lobby.
we aren't allowed to use meeting rooms. They want people to be out.
It'll be like in the space.
Oh, that'll be fun.
It'll be fun. So it's a lot of people. They're hoping that a lot of people come. So I really would encourage. And so the tabulation workshop that we're running, this is something we put together for anyone in the community to run with 1 to 10 participants really, and we have a deck of ballots that you'll be able to, so a facilitator will be able to run this workshop. It takes around 15-20 minutes for individuals to tabulate. So really anyone can go out and take it to their neighbors so they can teach them about how tabulation works, ranked choice voting. Community centers, farmers markets, you name it. So we're excited to unveil it and to show people how it works this afternoon. So,
Parking's gonna be a big one.
yeah.
Any further questions? Anything? Okay, if not, I'm gonna say it is 8:12 a.m. and I'm going to take a vote to go ahead and end this meeting.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Rich. Okay.
Yeah,
thank
he's
you.
in Richmond today.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today for what doesn't happen very often in Arlington.
No,
But thank you.
no, the last one we did was 2020 outside, so we couldn't come inside.
Yeah.
I